Hello everyone, welcome with Monisha Nair. Today we are going to make gulab jamuns, and these gulab jamun is not just any gulab jamun. Today we are going to make using milk. Yes, you heard it right, with just milk. So let's get into this video. For that, here I have taken 1 liter of full cream milk. So always use good quality full cream or full fat milk for making sweets. So today we are going to make this recipe out of milk, not using milk powder. So once the milk comes to a boil on medium flame, I am going to reduce the flame and I am going to continuously mix this. Let this milk settle down a bit. As soon as this milk settles down a bit, I am going to cook this on medium flame till the end. So you need to continuously stir this and cook this on medium flame till the milk thickens. So it's going to take a while, but it's definitely worth it. And with 1 liter milk you will get at least 24 gulab jamuns. So it's definitely worth it. So continuously you need to keep on mixing and scraping the sides of the kadai wherever the milk is stuck, and keep on mixing, because if you leave and go, then the milk will come to a boil and everything will become an hassle. So keep on mixing and let the milk start to thick. So as you can see, now the milk has started to thicken. So it needs to thicken a bit more. So keep on mixing. And you can see the bubbles has started to form. So continuously stir, and we need, as soon as the bubbles will become little bit more in size and it will start to splutter, like it will start to come out of the kadai, you need to immediately lower the flame. So as you can see, there are big bubbles that have started to form. Now I am going to lower the flame and we are going to cook this on low flame for 5 minutes. So total time it took me approximately 1 hour, right from the pouring the milk into the kadai to thickening the milk. It took me 1 hour approximately. Now I am cooking this on low flame for 5 minutes and continuously keep on mixing. And basically we are making a khoya. And our milk is thickened, as you can see here, and this is the perfect consistency that we need. Now I have switched off the flame and I am going to keep this kadai on a cool surface and let this cool down completely. Now let's make the sugar syrup. For that, here I have taken a vessel. To this I am adding 1.5 cup of granulated sugar. You need to take a big vessel so that the gulab jamun will have space to become big. And to this I am adding 1.5 cup of water. So always for sugar syrup, take a big vessel, then only the gulab jamun will have space. To this I have added 2 slightly crushed green cardamom. Now I am going to mix this well and let the sugar dissolve completely on medium flame. Now the sugar has dissolved. Now we are going to cook this on medium flame for 4 minutes. It's been 4 minutes. Now I am going to switch off the flame. After switching off the flame, to this I am going to add just 1 small lemon wedge, that is 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. So this will give a very nice flavor to our sugar syrup. I am going to mix this, and to this I am going to add 1 teaspoon of pure edible rose water. So always use edible rose water. Check it is edible or not. Do not use cosmetic rose water. And I have added it here. So this will give a nice flavor and aroma to our gulab jamun. And to this I am adding a pinch of salt. Now I am going to mix this well and I am going to keep this aside. Cover and keep this aside. Now we are back to our khoya. As you can see, it has become thick, and now we'll start making the gulab jamun dough. For that, here I am adding 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, also known as maida. So first I am adding only 4 tablespoons. Then we will see we want more or not. So after adding 4 tablespoon maida, to this I am adding 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Now I am going to knead this into a nice soft dough. So don't need to over knead it, just lightly knead it, as you can see here. Now this looks little moist and sticky. To this I am adding just 1 more tablespoon of all-purpose flour, that is maida. So total we added 5 tablespoon of maida. Now you need to knead this well and form this into a dough. Once this forms into a dough, now we'll start making our gulab jamun balls. I've transferred this dough ball into a plate, and here I have taken some clarified butter, also known as ghee. So before making each ball, I am going to grease my hands with clarified butter and make equal size balls. So make little small size, as you can see here, because if you make it too big, it is actually going to become more big in the sugar syrup. So no need to make the gulab jamun balls too big, just keep it this size and it is fine. So similarly I am making all the balls, and out of this recipe I got 24 gulab jamuns. So if you are making little big size gulab jamuns, you will get at least 18 to 20 gulab jamuns, but I am making little small size because it will naturally become little big in the sugar syrup. So I got 24 gulab jamuns. So definitely try this recipe and give your feedback on the comment section below. I would love to hear your feedback. And if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated with all my latest videos. And please friends, share this video with all your friends and family. Now all our gulab jamun ball is ready, and now it's ready to fry. For that, here I have taken a fry pan. To this I have added oil, and this is what the little ghee which was remaining in the bowl, that I have added it here, approx 1 teaspoon or something. Now we'll allow this oil to become lightly hot on medium flame. Once it becomes lightly hot, I am going to add all the gulab jamun balls, just half of the gulab jamun balls, and I am going to fry these gulab jamun on low flame. Now the entire process is on low flame, so you need to fry these only on low flame. And using the spoon you need to turn the sides slowly, because these are very delicate and soft. And why we are cooking on low flame is because cooking on low flame will help the gulab jamun balls to cook evenly, and inside also it will cook nicely. That's why you need to cook this on low flame and fry them until they turn golden brown in color. So now they look perfect. I am going to transfer them into a plate. So just directly transfer on a plate. Don't need to keep anything, no tissue paper, nothing, directly on a plate. Because if you keep tissue paper or any paper, it will absorb all the moisture. So directly transfer on a plate, and we are going to repeat the same with all our other gulab jamuns. Fry the same way as shown on low flame. So similarly all our gulab jamuns have been perfectly fried. And out of 1 liter milk we got 24 gulab jamuns. So this recipe is definitely worth it. And immediately I am going to add all the hot gulab jamuns into the sugar syrup. And now I am going to lightly mix this, very lightly, and we are going to cover this with the lid, and we'll allow this to rest for 2 hours. So this will help the gulab jamuns to soak up the sugar syrup, and they'll become very juicy and soft. Now it's been 2 hours and our gulab jamun is ready to serve. So you can serve it as it is, or you can serve it cold. Any way you like it, you want, you can keep in fridge and serve it cold. Please do try this recipe and give your feedback on the comment section below. And definitely try this recipe. This is very soft, mouth watering and delicious and delicate gulab jamuns. And please do share this video with all your friends and family. And remember friends, like, share and subscribe. Till then, see ya. Thank you for watching.